shit's recording. Yeah, cool. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Lauren Alexis channel. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Lauren Alexis, and if you are new, first like this video. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and let's get right into it. So, first things first, we're gonna start this all the way at the top. So, it all started when one of my friends said that I was very superficial. Anyway, she was like, you only talk to guys who are really cute. Like if they're not a 10, you're not dealing with them. I said, that's true. So from then on, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give guys who maybe not that cute, but have, you know, like where they lack, they make up in other areas. Basically, that was my mindset. I said, okay, I'm gonna start doing this. So one day, I had met this boy at a day party. Now, when I tell y'all he was press. He was like, y'all, this man, like, he was really on my body. He was begging for my number. Like, he was really just on me. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely this type of person. Like, when I'm dealing with a dude, I need you to apply the lightest amount of pressure. Like, the less of pressure you apply, the more I will give you attention, the more I will be, like, more inclined to text you back, call you back. Like, I will entertain you. But once you start being pressed, Lauren, where you at, Lauren, what you doing? I don't got time for that. And I don't really know nobody who really likes all that. Like, especially when you first just meet a person, you do not want them just, like, on your body like that. Like, boy. So that was already the first red flag. Red flag number 2, he dressed goofy. Like, y'all, when I tell you he dressed goofy, my man's dead dressed goofy. Like, I never knew, like, what he was going for. Like, he would mix, like, GQ and hood, but, like, not in the way that it needs. Like, it was just a no for me. It was a no from the judges. No one was feeling it. That hairline, his hairline started here. It was just so, I just look in retrospect. Let's start there. In retrospect, I can't believe that I even entertained this type dude, because that's not me. It's not. So I wasn't entertaining him. He would just press me out all the time, comment on my pictures, DM me, text me here and there. So I ended up giving him my number. That was a mistake. And we just, well, I want to say we texted, but when I said we would text, like, he would text me, I would respond a week later, and the conversations would kind of go like that. That's how they would kind of go. So I'm a man and I have heartburn. So that's pretty much how things went for a little while. Anyway, so that's how things would go for a while, and I was really cool with that, because like I said, baby, we didn't have a future. We were never gonna be together. So I really didn't care. And I had, you know, other situationships that I was really dealing with. So when I tell y'all he was on the bottom of the list, the roster goes like, boom, there he is. So I didn't really care. And at that time, I started 5. It was more like I started 2. We're really doing what they needed to do. So I really, again, was not worried about dude. So 6 months go by, then that turns to 7 months, 8 months, boom, now we had a year. So after about 3 months of, like, us texting, I guess, he pretty much got the hint that, like, I don't want to talk to you, like, I'm not going to give you any attention. And he pretty much stopped talking to me, like, altogether. I want to say altogether, but it was kind of like here and there, like, Happy New Year, I hope you're good, like, really cordial type stuff, like stuff you tell people you're not that cool with, which was cool. Like, it was nice he would still say, like, stuff like that, or like, I hope you're having a good day, like, really just keeping it short and simple. So so then one day he posted a picture, and he was looking real good, real different. I'm so stupid, because it was dead a catfish picture. Like, I know what he looked like in real life, but something in me was like, girl. And I had a thought back to myself, like, Lauren, do not be a superficial girl. Do not only want to entertain a dude because he looks a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Because he might not be that cute, but he might have a great personality. Like, everything else on your list might, you know, he might check off. So I was like, okay, let me not be superficial. Let me give this dude a chance again. So he liked one of my pictures, and I think I, like, texted him, like, hey, how are you doing? And he was, oh my God, I forgot to tell y'all, he was really, like, he was just so sensitive. Like, he was really a wear my hug ass nigga. Like, if I had texted him, he just had to be like, oh, now you remember me? Like he was really corny. Like, I just can't believe myself. I really can't. So Anyway, me willing to look past all the foolishness, all the red flags in my face. He texted me, we started to text a little bit more, and I just, you know, because I was starting to get to know him, like I was never really looking for a relationship out of this dude, but getting to know him, like on film, we're just talking as friends. He was a lot cooler than I expected, like, so we started to talk on the phone more, but not an everyday thing, like it was very relaxed, but like we just had a pretty good relationship, like we were definitely developing like a friendship. So a couple of times he had asked me to come down to link him because at the time I was going to school, and he's closer to 30, so we have quite an age gap, but like not 10 years, but like almost. But I'm 21 right now and he's an age. So I was in school, he was out of school, so I couldn't really see him because one, if you think I'm going to burn gas for you, stupid. Two, I had schoolwork to do and I was really involved in campus. So like me going to see him was always a dub, and plus, like I said, boy, you know you're like, no, come on, he knew. Right? He lived dumb far, from my school, so it was never, I'm gonna pull up to your crib. It was never none of that because you live mad far, and if you think, no, it was always just a dub. So one day, he texted me and was like, because my work is sending me to a place that's kind of closer to your school. Keep in mind, it was still hella far, but it was closer to, you know, me going to his crib. So he was like, if you want to compromise and just meet me in the middle, we can. Now, when he said meet in the middle, I'm thinking, oh, like if it's in the middle, that's no problem. Plus, my school had just gone on spring break, so I did have the time. And at this point, he was cool. And we were definitely like developing a friendship. Like he was cool to be around. Like I assumed he would try to flirt with me, but like he was genuinely cool. Like when we'd be on the phone, I'd laugh. Like when I texted him, he'd laugh. He was cool. So I thought. So I was like, okay. So when he told me where he was, I told him like I would come like the next day. Me being me, an idiot at the time. LOL, this was like less than a year ago, but at the time, I was like, I'm gonna just wake up, and when I wake up and get ready, I'll just put everything in my GPS. When I put the location in my phone, y'all, it was so far. But I had already committed, and you know, that's just not me. I'm not gonna break a word. And it's like, I'm very much so strict on myself as in regards to like what I do. And my friends always say that. So I was like, you know what, Lauren, have an adventure, take a risk. And this is what taking a risk gets you. Like this is so like, always just listen to yourself and your intuition. Because Lauren had told Lauren, don't do it. But Lauren was like, girl, just go, you only live once. So anywho, so I get in the car, I'm bopping high fashion, I'm really jamming. I'm on the Jersey Turnpike. I've been on the Jersey Turnpike for like 8 hours now. No, and if you've driven on that turnpike, you know you're going to be on there for hella long. Like, anyway, so I finally get to my destination, and as soon as like I got there, he had told me like I'm actually staying at like a different hotel. Like the hotel I'm staying at now, I got into a situation, I really don't like my room, so my job is sending me to another one. So I was like, okay. But y'all, when I tell y'all I was just so exhausted from driving, I was so exhausted. And I feel like he kind of like peeped that. So he was like, just leave your car here, and in the morning I'll drop you back here when you're about to go home. And I was like, cool. So what happened next? So I get in the car with him, and he kind of had an attitude, like red flag number one. Like he had an attitude, like his vibe was real weird. His vibe just wasn't giving how he was on the phone. Like when we'd be on the phone, he'd be really nice, he'd be really sweet, conversations would be cute, but like he was just on mad mode, like I'm mad, you feel me? And I was like, I understand you just had a hard day at work, but baby, don't project that on me. I'm not your job. So that was weird. So I'm just in the car, he not even letting me be on aux. Red flag number two, like why would I even deal with that? It was just really weird. And at that point, I probably should have left. I ain't even mention y'all, I hadn't eaten all day. The fit that I had on was very, very cute. And I was on my skinny little vibe, so I really wasn't trying to eat until I absolutely had to. So I had like a Frappuccino from Starbucks, and that was it. But so when I tell you I was famished. So I was angry, I was hungry. Y'all know what that puts together. So he's having an attitude, now I'm having an attitude because we're still in the car, I'm hungry. And he's just being, like, you know how you can just feed off of other people's energy? That's what was going on. That's what was going on. I was feeding off of his badass energy. So anyway, so we get to the hotel number 2. This one is really nice. It has a nice view. whatever the case may be, but he's still just being like a little a little weird. And at that point I should have just said, Lauren, get your bags and go. It's time to go. This is cute. But you know me, I'm trying to be adventurous. I'm trying to live life a little bit differently, you feel me? So I was like, you know what, let me just stay, you feel me? He's tripping, but I can put him in a better mood. So he was like, all right, well, I'm about to get in the shower. That was probably red flag number 4 or 3, whatever number I'm on. Because you said you were hungry, I'm hungry, I have attitude, you have attitude as well. Why don't we just go eat? Like, I feel like that would have just made the mood a little better, but I was just like, okay. And at this point, I didn't have my car. Like, it's not like I could have left to go anywhere because he had driven me to the new hotel, which was like 15 minutes from the old one. So, stranded. So he gets in the shower, girl, you know me. I called my friend, I said, sis, this is what the situation is. What do you think? She was like, just wait till y'all eat. He might just have an attitude because he's hungry. That's how you be but I'm a girl, but let's not be sexist, but whatever. So he gets out the shower and he lays down. This was when my attitude had reached, I was already at a 7. So now I'm at a 9, like a 9 point. No, we'll leave it at 9. So he putting on pajamas for me like it's bedtime. I was so confused. I said, whoa, what's going on? So I'm looking at him. I'm like, so we just not gonna eat? He was like, I just have a really bad headache. Let me just go to sleep for like 15 minutes or whatever the case may be. First of all, boy, I have a father. I know if the nigga say he going to sleep for 15 minutes, he's going to sleep for 2 hours. So I said, you know what? Let me just Postmate something or see like what I can do or whatever the case may be. So he's right here. I'm right here. And I'm just doing my own thing. I'm texting my friends how I'm irritated because I'm hungry as hell and this man won't feed me, that I can eat me. So all of a sudden, I feel a hand. I said, no way. I feel a hand, it starts touching on me. I'm like, I said, you feel me, like a So the hand goes away, thank God. I feel another hand. It's touching on me again. It's been less than like 3 minutes. I'm like, Then I feel like another hand. I said, stop touching me. Like, stop touching me. He like, all right. I'm like, cool. I feel a hand again. I said, I'm on my period. Stop touching me. Because now, you feel me, it's getting a little lower. He's like, what? The look in his face, he looked at like, y'all, I meant look and not looked it. Oh my God. His family was just sold into slavery. He looked so confused, shocked, upset, sad. Like, and at that point, I had to just pause the situation in my head, really gather my thoughts and just think, Lauren, how are you gonna leave? Do you want to curse him out now or when you're in the car? Because he do gotta take you back to your car. Like, I was just thinking the order of events in which I would like black on him, but I had to play my cards right, feel me? Because he's my only way of getting home. Keep in mind, my phone was on 23%, so I'm already upset that I have to drive back to West Bubba to get back to school. I done wasted all this gas, but I'll never get back. It was too much. It was honestly too much, and I was just really I was so upset. So he looks at me and he said like, words that I will never forget. Like, he gonna say, you on your period? I said, hold up, wait a minute. It's a chopper. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean am I on my period? He said like, for real? First of all, is there such a thing as my period? Like, before you say, are you just spotting? Is your flow heavy? Like, why would you say that? Keep in mind, y'all, this is all unexpected because, like I said, he is close to 30. So when you're close to 30, I would just think you have a certain level of maturity that you wouldn't, be so ignorant. You wouldn't act you just wouldn't be ignorant. Like, you'd move different. But that's my fault for giving this man as much credit as I did. So anyway, I started to pack my stuff up, all calm, I'm folding my stuff. And me, like, if I start snapping, yelling, 9 times out of 10, I'm not that upset. I'm just upset in the moment. But if I'm calm, baby, the storm is coming. Fear, run, get shelter, it's coming. So he's like, what are you doing? I said, oh, baby, little do you know, you're about to take me back to my car. I'm leaving. He like, what do you mean? It's not that deep. So I start blacking on him. So he starts getting real apologetic, as dudes do. And then has the audacity to tell me, like, at the end of the day, if you was on your period, you should have just told me. As if my body belongs to this man and I have to make him aware of everything that's going on. Well, maybe you should have told me that your hairline started here because I didn't know until you took your cap off today. Like, I don't understand. But my God. So we in the car, he playing music, he trying to make me feel better. You know how dudes do, like when he started rapping to me, but it's like all I could see was just like the ugliness. Like his ugliness just kept coming like through. Like all I could see was just ew. I was just so disgusted, and I just did not want to be around him at all. Like I was just so upset. And so we in the car. You know how dudes be like this? Like they got one hand on the wheel and the other hand they looking at you. His other hand was never gonna touch me, but he was just looking at me, trying to rap to me. He knows the type of music I like. He was trying to, you feel me, be smooth. But I was just so upset. I was so upset. I was so angry. My phone was about to die. I had to drive all this way back. So when we get back to the first hotel, the initial one, he still got the doors locked. I'm like, hello, unlock the doors. I'm leaving. He like, well, can we talk? I said, about what? Because boy, yeah, I was so upset. So he was like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you, da-da-da-da. Boy, you have a mother. You knew what you were doing, because I know your mom did not raise you like this. You knew that you were being disrespectful, and I have to block you. So I say, okay. I open the door because he unlocked it. I slammed the shit out the door. I slammed the door like, I slammed it really hard. I really wanted to like damage the car, but I wasn't strong enough. So I get back in my car. And y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you. I was just sad. I was sad because I was not sad because it didn't work out with this boy. Because come on, y'all knew from jump. I was just sad because no way I was just boo-boo the fool. Like that is not in me. That's usually not my character, but I guess certain people bring it out of you. I was just so upset. And I had to drive home, and it was just so late, and my phone was about to die. I didn't have a car charger at the time. It was just so annoying. I was just so upset. Like, I listened to Sexxxxxc's album all the way home because I was just so upset. I just needed to really holler and be heard by God. So yeah. But the moral of the story is just really listen to your intuition. Like, if you feel in your heart somebody is goofy, somebody's not for you, you just think they're corny, don't always wait and try to have them change your mind. Because what you think is probably the reality of the situation. Yeah. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.